This is just a short clip. It's an internal cabin sound clip of my 2015 Mustang GT. I'm running a slightly modified exhaust setup. I'm using the Ford Racing resonator delete kit, which is essentially just a cut and clamp X pipe, but I've had it welded in instead of clamping it. It's still using the factory front clamps, but not the rears. Those band clamps, they tend to leak, so we just welded them instead. The mufflers I'm using are the Universal Magnaflow Street Series mufflers. They're basically the exact same thing you'd get in a street catback or axle back setup, just so universal only. There's no tips welded on them or anything like that. We welded on a set of 4-inch dual wall slash cut tips to fill out the cutouts, and came out pretty decent. Right now I'm just gonna drive a little bit. I'm on my way home right now from the store, as you can tell from the very beginning of the video. Just gonna hop on the highway so you can hear it on the highway, and then get off of it. You can get an idea of how it sounds in the cabin. As you can tell right now, I'm talking pretty normally, and you know, I'm cruising at 40 miles an hour, and there isn't really any drone. I'm in 5th gear. It's pretty quiet. Exhaust note builds once it's under load, and to be honest with you, I think that's where it really counts. So put it in sport mode. Snow, but at least the roads are clear. Okay, it's right now I'm cruising in 6th gear, 65 miles an hour. It is churning about, I'd say 1,650 RPMs. Just holding her nice and steady. It's pretty good. Normal volume, about what I was expecting. I know Magnaflow has been known to be a little droney. But this is not bad. Under load, you get the exhaust note like you're supposed to, and cruising along normal speeds, everything's pretty good. Not terribly loud. Cabin's not booming. There's no vibration in my ears. It's actually nice. Just enough tone so you can actually hear it, but it's not overbearing. You can definitely hold a conversation very easily at pretty much any voice level, or listen to your stereo and no big whoop. So it's definitely nice. I'm gonna defrost a little bit, but it's quiet. I like it. And then you give her a little load. Good under load. The volume doesn't go crazy, which is actually another thing that's kind of nice. It doesn't just continue to go up. It actually kind of caps off at a point, which is very nice. So it doesn't just go all crazy on you. Cruising around town, it's definitely a lot louder than stock. The volume's much higher. It sounds really good outside the car. I'm going to try to get a sound clip of outside the car, like a normal one. I gotta get one at distance when it's a little drier out and there's a place for me to actually put my phone or cameras, because right now I don't have anything like mounted on or anything outside, and I can get some drive-bys. Usually I do my stuff over in the industrial park, most of my driving clips, but right now they've barely cleared any of the snow out of there. It's nothing like these roads where the street's actually nice and clear. You just got some snow piles. over there, it's all still kind of just crappy. You know, you can't even see the you can't even see the pavement underneath it. So it's not safe to really do anything over there. Very mellow. Another thing I did notice, which I think is a very nice side effect from removing the resonator, is the engine seems to be running, like it seems to be able to rev out more freely now. It seems to definitely get up the RPMs quicker than it was before, which I'm not sure if that's due to relieving backflow or not from the back pressure from the resonator, but it definitely feels a lot better. It feels more loose, I guess would be the term. Not so restricted. Roll my windows down a little bit. It's 28 degrees, but it's not that bad. Sound. It's got some nice volume to it. Definitely with the cabin being it seems like it was a lot quieter in this cabin too, just in general. I know that the materials in the interior is a lot better than it was. I think that was also killing some of the sound from the exhaust, because the stock exhaust really wasn't that bad. Just didn't have the volume that, you know, I was hoping for. I still have the windows down, by the way. Second and third gear in this car is nuts. If I got enough room on this video clip, you'll see how crazy my driveway is. I mean, our snowbanks here, these are 3.5 feet high. So this is the thing I like about it. You can cruise. I'm giving it throttle. It's not overbearing. It's quiet. It's not until you actually give it a little bit of anything. It's the way exhaust should be. It shouldn't just be so overpowering to everything going on around you, but it's definitely noticeable. And people look when they hear you pulling up. So I definitely know the volume outside of the car, drive-wise, is come on, people, really? You had the right of way. You could have gone with it. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Oh, another thing I meant to mention. One thing that I don't seem to have, which obviously is part tune, part exhaust, and I thought I would end up getting some with the X-Pipe, was I'm not getting any pop or crackle, like certainly not getting any crackle from it. I'm getting a slight bit of rasp under super high revving in neutral, very high up in the RPM range, but it's not throughout the entire range. It's definitely where I would kind of expect it to start doing it, and it's not a lot. But I'm not getting any popping or crackling or anything that makes it sound unrefined. This is my road, which, as you can see, you can't see no pavement on this road. We're still running on about an inch or two of just packed crap. Alrighty. Let's see if I can navigate my channel here, because this driveway is just big enough to fit a car. Take it slow. I don't want to be too noisy in here. Be careful. Alright. So that's it. That's my clip. I know I said it was going to be short. It ended up being 14 minutes, but at least it gives you, an honest, section of driving. That's basically around town, a little bit of highway, some cruising, some hard takeoffs, just so you can get a good idea of what this particular this particular exhaust setup sounds like, in case you're interested in trying to go something a similar route. I'm very impressed with these Magnaflow mufflers. I thought they were going to be super droney. I also put a big thanks out to Lou's Custom Exhaust in Stoughton, Massachusetts. They've been doing a lot of the exhaust work on my previous Mustang too. They recommended me going to these from the 44 series mufflers that I was looking at going with, and they basically just said don't do it, you're not going to get the warranty with it, and they are a little more droney than these things were, and they said you're not going to get any drone with these, and I'm very happy with them. So it was a good idea on them, and they did just a spectacular job welding everything up, aligning the tips exactly right, and doing it quickly. That's another thing. That's all they do, and they do this stuff pretty fast. So it took about an hour and 40 minutes to do it all, which was pretty good. So other than that, that's it, guys. If you got any questions, leave a comment below on my video, or you can post it in the forums. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.